Duffo and get a win today and move on into day 2.
And also fancy tech as well. This man has been releasing his cram school videos showing you kind of the ins and outs of some of these subtleties of his high-level play. And I feel like I really respect that from a player like Zinoto, where he's at a point in the metagame where if someone steals his tech, they could, you know, maybe use it to beat him or surpass him on the PGR or something like that. But he's not afraid of that. He wants to just get the tech out there and then explore counterplay to the counterplay people come up with.
He's advancing the meta, as you said. Like he might have a technique that's good against himself, but then he can also create a counter technique. Speaking of counter techniques, we're going to see how Zinoto counters this Little Mac on FD, and for a long time when this game first came out, this was considered to be the deadliest character and stage combination in the game. Little Mac on FD, there's no platforms for you to hide on, but you know what? Diddy Kong also very good on this stage.
Yeah, maybe just on For Glory, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how many real-life tournament players were too scared of Little Mac at all, before the nerfs, after the nerfs, whatever, but definitely his most potent stage. I'm actually kind of surprised to see Zinoto just give it to him, but like you mentioned, Diddy Kong definitely excels here as well. Can't avoid the banana traps on landing. Not that Little Mac even wants to be in the air at all, but it's something he's going to have to look out for.
Exactly. That's going to be a big thing we're seeing. We're already seeing it actually from Zinoto, is that he's just controlling the stage so much. If you have the banana on the ground in between you and Little Mac, you got to be feeling pretty safe, because he's going to have to commit to something to pick up that banana and or mix up his recovery a lot. However, speaking of mixing up recovery, Zinoto makes it back to the stage.
Yeah, Little Mac does have one saving grace against Diddy Kong, and that's that very weak moves, tapping Diddy Kong off the barrel, actually destroy him.
Yeah, right.
You want to hit him with something as weak as possible, and Little Mac's aerials all bring that to the table. That said, I don't really think we're going to see Duffo run off and try to go for an aggressive edge guard.
I like that. Duffo, I don't like that, actually. Okay, he just threw that one out there, but, you know, it's a fear factor. But speaking of fear factor, you got to be scared of that down tilt into forward smash from Diddy Kong. Very powerful kill confirm. You're going to see a lot of kill confirms from Zinoto. He is the master of them. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's one way to deal with the banana pressure right there. Forward smash right through the banana. Good stuff from Duffo.
Looked like a perfect pivot down tilt to slip out of Zinoto's grab range, too. Smart stuff by Duffo, just opening Zinoto up. But it doesn't matter. You got to take those confirms all the way home.
Okay.
And at 83, Little Mac isn't going to be able to combo you into death.
I thought that little banana was cute, by the way. It was like the slowest banana that's ever turned someone. He gets it again. Zinoto spacing out these bananas. I didn't think that would be a thing in this matchup, but here he is. Like you said, unconventional tech coming out from Zinoto, working out in this matchup. Oh, uh-oh.
Trying to up-B out of the kill confirm, which wouldn't have actually even killed.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Maybe poor risk management there by Duffo.
Definitely. Sometimes it's good, too, just to put it in the other player's head. Like, hey, man, I might up-B out of your combos. You got to be careful in following up, and it might discourage Zinoto for going for other follow-ups. Good air dodge and up-B back to the stage. You just got to pick your spot with Little Mac, man, and kind of hope it works out, and Duffo did a good job of that right there.
What a chaotic scramble, though, on the left side of the stage. Neither player really coming out on top until Duffo is able to clean it up. You can combo into that up-B for Little Mac toward the 100-ish% range a little bit earlier, a little bit later, depending on how much rage you have.
This man's insane. Did he just go off the stage twice as Little Mac and give Diddy Kong the stage control? That was crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? Everyone's got their own style and stuff. Zinoto taking that with a JV2.
Yeah, as you can see, cornering yourself with anyone, especially against Diddy Kong, especially when that someone is Little Mac. Just really not a good play there, and you saw Duffo pay the price with game 1.
But you know what? I mean, with Little Mac, he's such a strong, volatile character. Like, he can just take you. You saw the down tilt into up B. Down tilt into KO punch also just takes the stock, basically. Obliterates it for you. You know, if you're anything above like 10, 15%, it's insane. So you got to watch out. Little Mac just one of those characters that he can sneak up on you, man. He can take a game, take a stock, anything.
Absolutely. He has some crazy comeback potential. But, of course, all you got to do is wait about 3-4 seconds after the KO punch activates, then knock him into tumble, and he loses that option. It's even easier than, say, Cloud, where you have to throw him off stage and force him out of his double jump.
Exactly, yeah. Cloud can still make it back with his double jump, and there's a bunch of ways, like limit stays.
Right,
KO punch goes away, man.
All right, Duffo consulting his notes or maybe just putting on the jams. He's got to get in the zone.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Exactly. He's just trying to get back into the zone. See where he takes Zinoto with his counter pick. Not going to be Mario Circuit. Okay, Battlefield. All right. I feel like Zinoto, he might have banned Town and City. I feel like that's like a common Little Mac stage. They really like all that space to run around in the low ceiling. Anyway, game 2 is going to be on Battlefield. Duffo looking to even up the score against Zinoto right now.
And I think this is actually a very solid pick for Little Mac, even though the platforms mean that you can avoid Little Mac's ground moves. Up B does sneak through there. He can get landing traps with that, and we already saw that Up B has pretty solid kill potential.
Yeah, you see a little combo for Little Mac, too. That's going to work out for him in a big way. 38% on Zinoto, but speaking of percentage, there's Duffo taking 90. He's off the stage as Little Mac. Very dangerous. Oh, yep, that's going to be a forfeits his stock because he knew he could not make it back no matter how hard he tried.
I like that from Zinoto, staying basically one double jump height underneath Little Mac and drifting with him back to the stage, knowing that he had no recourse. You know, it's pretty much I can follow you wherever you're going to go to get back on.
And we saw Duffo avoid the gimps a couple times in Game 1. However, Game 2, I mean, that's Zinoto. He's going to pick up on your habits, and he's going to eventually punish you, especially with a recovery like Little Mac's.
All right, this is actually looking a little bit closer here. We are basically 10% in a smash attack away from an even stock count, but I don't know, Zinoto has just shown so much prowess off the stage in this matchup. Will Duffo even get the chance?
Yeah, the thing, too, I'm noticing is that Zinoto, he can't control the stage quite as much as he was on FD. Like, he can't just drop the banana in Duffo's way and just make it work out for him. So this is working now. Tossing Duffo off the stage again, but Duffo rolls to the center, and now he's feeling a little safer.
Yeah, he got that extra percent that I mentioned he needed. That said, pretty much only forward smash was going to be able to take a stock this early. So either he's going to have to build a little bit more. Oh!
Trades. That was an amazing up B actually from Duffo, ensuring that he wouldn't get caught by the up smash from Zinoto. But Zinoto right now looking to end this game.
And again,
rockets, okay.
Same way of following his recovery like that. Yes, using the barrels offensively off stage is actually pretty useful with Diddy Kong. I feel like that's something a lot of people are starting to explore now. We saw Zero be really the first to showcase that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anything's good as long as you're sending Little Mac off the stage, just as we saw Zinoto do there. Gets a clutch back air, closes out Game 2 with the 2 stock. So moving on is Zinoto, and we'll see what Duffo